Have you ever seen those videos where people will claim to grow the rose plant from the bouquet stem or the flower stem? We are going to validate this fact via this video. If you are interested in knowing the actual fact behind it, then stay tuned. I'm going to reveal lots of informative tips which will be useful for you when you are growing rose plant. So let us begin. I got this bouquet from nearby shop and I have collected little thicker stem. I was lucky because usually bouquet rose will not have this much thick stem, but I got it. So I divided them into two group. One will be a thicker stem and one will be little thinner, which I will grow in water, and the thicker stem I am going to grow in the soil. So to prepare the stem, you have to cut them into small pieces, remove all the leaves and spikes. Take 1 spoon of rooting hormone in 1 liter of water, mix it and soak your stem in this water. I am going to follow exactly same what they will say or what usually we should do for growing any kind of cutting. I have taken a well draining soil in which I have used some coco peat and sand and compost. All are in equal ratio. Mix it thoroughly and use a well draining pot to grow your stem. And make sure that you are watering it. I am watering it with the same water that growth hormone I have mixed, right? Same water I am using to water my um, soil. Make a hole and then try to insert 2 or 3 nodes inside the soil for the successful rooting in this plant. The another batch I am growing in the water. But before that, make sure you are giving a proper moisture to your cutting. For that, I am using polythene. You can do DIY in your home using any kind of transparent box or polythene. The second batch I am growing in the water, and you have to keep it them under indirect sunlight. Before that, make sure you are applying some antifungal or nail polish to the tip where you have done the cutting. Now, unfortunately, my this batch was completely unsuccessful. I was not able to take the video of that. The remaining flower I kept in the vase and I bought another bunches of flower to repeat my experiment. This time again I did in the two batches, two group, one is soil and one is in water. For soil I just added coco peat and moss so that the moisture environment will be little higher compared to my last batch. Now, unfortunately, this was also not doing very well. So I bought another round, and this time it was a complete bunch I got. But I was not very lucky in finding the thick stem. However, somehow few of them were little thick, which I have taken for the for experimentation purpose. So usually in the bouquet you get thinner stem. So this is one fact you should remember, guys. I did the same thing. This time I have kept outside, not inside home, under the sun. I'm just trying to do everything possible to make sure that my experiment succeeds. Because I have seen in the video, they will show that after 20 days, 30 days, you are getting the root. Look at the condition. After 15 days, my entire plants rotten the way my other two batches got spoiled. I am not getting the success how much I have tried. So guys, here is the fact. The rose, bouquet rose, they are grown in a well controlled environment in the greenhouse. Before maturity, they gives the flower. If we are using that stem, that will not be successful. It will not grow at all. If you really want to grow your rose plant, I would suggest to take the cutting from the active plant which is grown actively. I would like to tell you that I am not the beginner in rose plant. I have lots of variety growing the rose from many years, and if my cutting is getting unsuccessful, it is not because I am the beginner. It is because I am not taking the correct cutting. So make sure that you are taking the cutting from the active growing rose plant, which should be semi hard. It should not be. It should be neither very new nor very old. Cut. Few things to remember when you are growing it from the cutting. Other than the cutting, you have to use any kind of hormone, growing hormone. It can be, homemade, or it can be a chemical hormone. Number third, give a good moisture and humidity to your plant by covering it or giving it a greenhouse effect. Give a nice balanced light. Neither it should be a direct sunlight nor it should be a low light. If you are following these tips, I am sure you are going to have a beautiful rose in your garden. And whoever is watching my video, if any one of you have got the success in growing the rose plant via bouquet, please do let me know that what mistake I did. And hope all of you have enjoyed my video today. Please subscribe and share my video. Thank you.